Hey guys, it's JK. So this is going to be a playthrough video of Sniper Kill Confirmed. The game is currently on Kickstarter. It has reached its pledge, but you can still go on there and back it. So we are really close to it being released, probably about a month now. I'm super excited. So what we're going to do here is just play through a mission. This is not a learn to play. That video is coming, which I have filmed with Mo from Mo's Game Table, so look out for that one. This is purely just so you can see me playing through a mission to see how the game flows. Now, I'm currently in a campaign. This is the second mission. I survived my first mission, and I have upgraded to a combat knife. So I spent some kill points on a combat knife. And we still have our current M40A3 sniper rifle. We haven't been able to upgrade that. We didn't have enough points. So as you can see, we've got our sniper mat here, and then we've rolled for our location. We always roll for a location, and we've got the desert. So we're fighting in the desert. The first mission was in a ruined city. We're now in a desert. So we've set up the game. We've got our action deck, our hostile deck, our tactical deck, and we've got our location cards face down, and we've also got our target VIP, but we can't reveal this until zone 5. So we're going to start the game. How did we start the game? We draw 5 action cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a tactical card. So I've drawn my cards. I've got a bipod, fire card, move, equipment, fire again, and my tactical card is a scope card, which gives me a -1 wind effect. So the first phase of the game is the enemy patrol phase, and basically we're going to draw some number counters from this pot. If it matches the zone we're in, then there will be an enemy patrol. We're currently in zone 1. So we draw, and the result is a 2. So there's no enemy patrol in this zone. We're fine. So the next thing we're going to do is draw an enemy hostile card. And as you can see, it's 2 hostiles. So they go there. And then a hostile counter comes in at long range. Enemies always come in at long range. And because the card says 2 hostiles, we're going to put 2 enemy hostiles in the range box, in the enemy box, sorry. And we're going to flip our location card for the first location. We flip, and not good news for us, it's open desert. So we have no cover at all. So we are out in the open. So really not good news. This could be a difficult mission. So the only enemy that will fire at you as it comes in is an enemy sniper. And we just have hostiles, so we're not under fire at the moment. So the first card I'm going to play is this bipod card. And if I play this, it gives me a +1 to my dice roll modifier, basically. And I can stack these as well. I can play one on top of the other. So I'm just going to put that there to show that we're playing a bipod card. The next thing I'm going to play is a fire card. So I'm going to fire at these hostiles. I discard this card, and it allows me 2 fire actions. So I discard it, but I'm also going to play the scope card to bring the wind effect down by 1. Okay, so the first thing I have to do is spot the enemy in play. I need a 3+, and I get 2 attempts. We roll, it's a 4+, our spotter has spotted the hostiles. So what I have to do next is see if they're a moving or stationary target. So I roll a d6. They are a stationary target, so that's good. And then we're going to roll on this chart here, the wind effect. I roll a d10, and it's 3. And that would be pushed to a 4 because of the card we played, the scope card. And we have a -2 for medium wind. So I'm going to fire at these guys. I roll 2d6. They're at long range, which gives me a -2 on my dice roll. And we have a -2 for the wind. So it's a -4 in total. Really difficult shot. But we got a +1 for the dice roll modifier. I roll the 2d6. And I also roll the d10. If that comes up as a weapon jam, then we have jammed the weapon. So needing a base of 7 to hit. So we roll, and that's not a bad roll. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Minus the 4 though, gives us 5, plus the bipod gives us 6. We've missed the hostiles, so they're going to move to medium range. Okay, however, I get 2 shots at them, remember? Fire card gives me 2. So I need to see if they're moving or stationary. They are still a stationary target, and the wind stays the same. So it's a -2 for medium wind and a -1 for medium range. So it's a -3 this time with a +1. So we roll. Again, the same roll. Unfortunately for me, I've rolled a 1. So the weapon is jammed. So even if this was a hit, which it isn't, there's no more fire actions this turn. Our weapon is jammed and we need to unjam it. So this other fire card I have, I can't play it. It's wasted. So I'm just going to discard my cards now because I can't use any more. The bipod remains in play until you move. So we now go to the radio comms phase, and I'm looking for a fire card to potentially call in an airstrike. No, it's a bipod card. Then I'm looking for an enemy reserve card, and it is enemy reserve. So this enemy reserve track gets pushed up to 2. Okay, so we draw 5 action cards again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a tactical card. Okay, so this time we got a suppress card, a movement card, a crawl card, and 2 fire cards. And this is probably the best tactical card, Iron Lung, because you get a +3 dice roll modifier. So we're definitely going to use that. We can't use any move cards until we have the correct morale to get into zone 2, which is 15 morale points. And for each hostile I kill, I get 5 morale points. So back to the enemy patrol phase. We're still in zone 1. I draw. It's a 6. We're safe. No enemy patrols. So the next thing I'm going to do is play the Iron Lung card to give me a +3. And I'm going to play a fire card. So I need to spot these guys again. You have to spot for every new fire card. So I roll a 4. They've been spotted. So are they a moving or stationary target? They are stationary, and the wind conditions this time are a 9. Perfect. So 9 to 10 is calm. There's no effect. So we just have a -1 for medium range, and we actually have a +4 because we played the tactical card and a bipod card. So we've got a +4. So rolling, needing a base of 7. So we've rolled a 5, 6, 7, 8. -1 goes down to 7, plus the 4. One of those hostiles has been killed, so we remove 1 from the hostile box. And we score 5 morale points, so I'm going to move up the morale track. Okay, that's pretty good. Remember, we get 2 fire actions per fire card, but the tactical card isn't in effect this time. It's a one action effect. So, are they moving? No, they're still stationary, and wind stays the same. So it's just a -1 with a +1. So we roll. I've rolled a 4, 5, 6, 7. -1 is 6. Back to the bipod giving us +1. We have killed that second hostile, which now gives us 10 morale points. 5 away from potentially being able to move into zone 2. So this hostile card is now discarded. And we draw another hostile card straight away. And it's just a single hostile. So 1 hostile in play. And he comes in at long range. So, what other cards have we got? We've got another fire card, so we're going to play it. Our spotter needs to spot this guy because he's a new target, needing a 3+. We just spot him. Is he a moving or stationary target? He is stationary, and the wind conditions are a 6, so it's -1. For light wind, but we've got a -2 for long range, so it's a -3 in total. So we're taking the shot. So we've only rolled a 6. -3 is 3, plus the 1 is 4. He moves to medium range because we missed the shot. Okay, I get 2 fire actions though for that card. So this time they're still a stationary target. So this time it's -2 because we got -1 for the light wind, -1 for medium range. We roll. We've rolled a 6. -1 is 5. Plus the 1 is 6. It's still a miss. Okay, now this is dangerous because he's moved to short range. So I'm going to play my suppress card here to push him back by 1 box. Because if he gets into our box, there's potential that we could receive a critical wound, which is not good. I can't use these cards because I don't have the correct morale, so I'm just going to discard them. Anytime we discard a card, we go to the radio comms phase. No, it wasn't a fire card. And now the enemy reserve phase. No. So we go to draw 5 action cards again, and this is how the game goes. Just goes in this sequence. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a tactical card. Okay, so the tactical card this time is a ghillie suit, so we can ignore the first hit from an enemy sniper. This bipod I'm going to play, so I'm laying it on top of that one. So I've actually got a +2 now. This represents the sniper really getting his aim in. He's really stable and yeah, he's zoned in. Okay, so we need to do the enemy patrol. So we're still in zone 1. So I'm drawing and it is zone 1. Oh no, there's an enemy patrol. So let's grab our enemy patrol marker and that goes next to the sniper. Now, there's 2 ways we can avoid being spotted by the enemy patrol. We can either play a hidden card or we can perform an escape action. Let's look through our hand. Luckily for us, we have a hidden card. So I'm going to play that and remain hidden from that enemy patrol. So we just remove that patrol. If we didn't have that hidden card, we could perform an escape action, which I won't go into now. Okay, so now looking at my hand of cards, I can't use any of these. Well, I could push him back to long range, but that's going to make the shot harder for me. I prefer to use a suppress card at short range. So I can't use any of these or the tactical card. I just discard them. And we go through to the radio comms phase. Nope, no fire card. And the enemy reserve phase. No, so we're good. So I'm going to draw 5 action cards again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Iron Lung. You'll have to excuse me, that's my son in the other room. So, this time we've got an Iron Lung. We've got another bipod card. So let's play that. We'll get a +3 for that. But frustratingly again, I don't have any fire cards. So I can't fire. But we need to do the enemy patrol phase again. That's a 3. So we're fine. We're still in zone 1. So anytime we can't use these, if we had a wound, we could use the medcard kit. We can't use them. So again, I'm discarding. A bit frustrating. Radio comms phase. No. And the enemy reserve phase. No. Draw 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a... Okay, so this is where the game can get a bit frustrating. I've got no fire cards. If I had 2 blank cards, I could make a fire card, but I don't have it. So, enemy patrol phase. So, it is a 3 again, so we're fine. However, I'm going to play this binocs card to automatically spot this enemy. So next time we fire at them, we won't have to spot them. So, these are no use to me. Again, discarding. So you get through the action deck quite quickly. So radio comms phase, no. And enemy reserve phase, no. So draw 5 action cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a tactical. Okay, this time we're in business. So we've got a blank, crawl, med kit, and 2 fire cards, and a scope card again. So this is good. Play the enemy patrol phase. So, oh no, it's a 1. So we've got an enemy patrol again. So, enemy patrol comes in next to us. Do we have a hidden card to remain hidden? No, we do not. So the only option we have available to us is an escape action. I roll 3d6 and I need a 6 on any dice. I roll, I didn't get a 6. So we haven't escaped that enemy patrol. We receive a critical wound on this track here. We can only take 2 critical wounds. Anything over that and we're gone. But we can take 5 normal wounds. So that was not very good for us. So let's try and take out this hostile. That enemy patrol is now gone. We assume that we had a bit of a scuffle with them. We got injured and they've moved on. We've managed to crawl away afterwards. So I can't use a med kit card to remove a critical wound ever. So I'm going to play a fire card. Remember, we automatically spotted this guy with the tactical card. And now I'm going to play the scope card to make things even better. So is he a moving or stationary target? He is stationary again. We've been lucky on that. So the wind effect is a 5 pushed up to a 6. So it's light wind. That would have been -2. It's now -1 because of that tactical card. So we've got a -1, another -1 for medium range. So we got a -2. Oh, this is quite a good roll. 6, 7, 8, 9. Minus the 2 leaves us with 7. And then +3. So we've definitely taken out this hostile. He's gone. That gives us 15 morale points now, which is enough to move into zone 2. And this hostile's gone. We have to draw another hostile every time. And it's 3 hostiles coming into play this time. So we put 3 of them in the hostile box, like so. And this guy coming in at long range. So what can we do? So we've still got another fire action because a fire card lets us have 2 fire actions. We only took 1 and killed that other guy. So, however, we need to spot these guys. 3+, we failed. And the next one, we do get it on a 3+. So is he a moving or stationary target? He's stationary again, and the wind conditions stay the same because it's the same fire card. So it's a -1. So it's a -3 in total for long range and light wind. So rolling, it's 5, 6. Minus the 3 gives us 3, plus the 3 gives us 6. It's no good. He moves to medium range. Okay. Now, because I've got enough morale to move to zone 2, I'm going to play a movement card. The only movement card I got is a crawl card, but that's the best movement card to use. So I'm going to play that, move into zone 2. These enemies can't track us down now because we crawled into the next zone. Imagine we're crawling, we're being quiet. If we played a standard movement card, then they would potentially track us down. Our bipod, they're gone now because obviously we've folded that up. We've moved into the next zone. First thing I do in the next zone is flip the location card in that zone. Okay, so open desert. We got +2 cover, which is brilliant, but we've encountered a tripwire, which is not good news. So, do we have an equipment card to get us out of this mess? We do not have an equipment card to get out of this mess. I could discard 4 action cards, but unlucky for us, just the timing hasn't been great. We don't have 4 action cards, so unfortunately for us, we are going to take a critical wound. So actually, guys, the medkit card can save us in this situation. It's the only time we're not removing a critical wound, we're stopping it. So if you have a medkit card in your hand, you can stop yourself from getting a critical wound, basically. So I discard that. So that is extremely lucky because we would have had 2 critical wounds. Next thing is hostiles. So we draw a hostile. Oh dear. So enemy sniper. This is where things get really interesting. So the enemy sniper, let's grab his counter. He's coming in at long range and opening fire straight away. He rolls 3d6 and needs a 4 to hit us. However, we've got +2 cover, so he needs a 6. If he came in where we had no cover, that would have been on 4s, but now it's 6s. So he needs a 6 on any dice. And luckily for us, he hasn't hit. So that shot whizzed past us, we're fine. Now, I'm going to play this fire card. My spotter needs to spot the sniper, and he does straight away. That's good. Now, is the sniper a moving or stationary target? He's moving, of course he is. So, as we spotted him, he's running to a new position. So, wind conditions, a 7. So, we have light wind. So, we've got a -3 in total here because he's at long range, which is a -2. So, I'm going to take my first shot. Now, it's a bit different with an enemy sniper. I get to take 2 shots at him. After that, the sniper will move and fire. So the sniper just moves anyway. So first shot. Oh, very nice. So we've rolled a 12. There's no jam. And we -3 off of that. So we've got 6, 7, 8, 9. It's still enough to take out the sniper. So he's gone straight away. So that was just bang, straight down. That is very, very lucky. So enemy sniper gone, 5 morale points scored, which now gives us 20 morale points. So that was very good. We'll draw the next hostile, and it's a single hostile in play. He goes there, comes in at long range. Okay, now I do actually have another fire action because I only played 1 fire action with that card. So is he moving or stationary target? Actually, sorry, I need to spot him. We do. And he is a moving target. Rolling for wind, a 5. So it's medium wind, which is a -2. So we got a -4 in total here, firing at this hostile. So -4 gives us 6. If only we had some tactical cards there, we could have got him. So he's going to move to medium range. Okay. I can't use this last card, so I discard. So going to the radio comms phase. No. And going to the enemy reserve phase. No. So draw 5 action cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a tactical card. Okay, so my hand of cards. Blank, suppress, fire, move, and iron lung again. That's a good card. So we're in zone 2 this time. Enemy patrol. Zone 2. So it's an enemy patrol. The minute you turn the camera on, the mission becomes extremely difficult. So we've got a patrol in zone 2. Do we have a hidden card in our hand? Unfortunately, we do not. So we're going to have to perform an escape action here. So we need a 6 on any of these dice. Nope. So we take a critical wound. So we've taken 2 critical wounds. If we take another critical wound, we're dead. And we haven't got to our target VIP yet. So you can see things can go haywire extremely quickly. Oh dear. Okay. So I'm going to play the fire card. And do I play this iron lung now? No, I'm going to hold that because potentially if we get this guy, it could be a worse enemy at long range. So I'm going to save that for the moment. So we need to spot him. We do spot him. He is a moving target, so he's on the run. And the wind conditions are a 2. Oh, awful. So the worst wind conditions, we got -3, -1 for moving. That's -4. And -1 for medium range. So we got a -5 on this dice roll. It's an extremely difficult shot. -5. We rolled a 10. Minus the 5 is 5. If we had played the tactical card with a +3, we would have killed this guy. So, but that's how it goes. So he's going to move to short range. Now, we do not want enemy hostiles at short range because if we take another critical wound, if we lose a close combat, we take a critical wound. So luckily for us, suppress card, play that. He's pushed back to medium. That's a bit abstracted, but imagine we've taken a shot, it's missed, and he's, you know, it's whizzed past him, the crack, and he's moved back a bit into cover or something. Okay, so we do get a second shot this time. So I'm going to play Iron Lung this time, which will give us a +3 because this wind condition stays the same. Is he moving or stationary? He's stationary this time, which is good. So we've got -3 from strong wind and a -1 from the medium range. So needing a 7. Oh, it's a good roll again. So we've got a 10 and we've got a -4 on that, which gives us 6. And then 7, 8, 9 for the tactical card. So we kill this hostile. That now gives us 25 morale, and we need 30 to get into zone 3. Okay, that hostile card is gone, and we draw the next hostile card. 2 hostiles, and they come in long range in zone 2, and we've got 2 of them in the enemy box. Okay, so I got no more fire cards, so I'm just discarding these because I can't move. Radio comms phase. No. And enemy reserve phase. No. So we're getting lucky on the enemy reserve phase, which is at 2 at the moment. So I'm drawing 5 action cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a tactical card. Okay, enemy patrol phase. We're in zone 2. So we really do not want an enemy patrol. I don't believe it. No, sorry, we're in zone 2. We're fine. Wow, started to panic then. Okay, so we're definitely going to be playing a fire card at these guys. Our spotter's going to play the binocs card. So we automatically spot these 2 hostiles. Are they moving or stationary? They are moving. They are on the run. So it's a more difficult shot. Wind conditions is a 1. Now 1 is -1 fire action. So there's no wind condition, but we only get 1 chance to fire at them with this card. So it's just a -2 for long range. Here we go. So we've only rolled a 5, reduced to a 3. No good. They move to medium range. Okay. And we only get that one fire. I'm not going to play this suppress because I don't want them to go back to long range. I do have didn't play that fire card. That was the fire card I should have played. I don't have anything else I can use, so I'm discarding. Radio comms phase. Nope, so we get no radio comms. And enemy reserves, no. Okay, so my action deck needs a reshuffle. So I'm going to reshuffle it quick. So as you can see, things are not going too well here because we want to survive and get to the end of the mission, which is going to be extremely difficult with 2 critical wounds. So we're pretty bashed up here. But we've got 25 morale. We need 5 more morale to get into zone 3. So we just need to kill 1 more hostile. Okay. So put them there. Let's move these over a bit. Getting a bit messy. Okay, so drawing 5 action cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a tactical card. So we've got a fire card, suppress, 2 move cards, blank, and a binocs. Okay, so enemy patrol phase, the deadly enemy patrol phase. Here we go. We're in zone 2. That's zone 6, so we're fine on that one. Okay, so I'm going to play the binocs to automatically spot these enemies and then play fire card. So are they moving or stationary? They are stationary, and the wind condition is a 3, which is -2. So we've got a -3 in total because they're at medium range, needing a base of 7. So we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, but we got -3, leaves us with a 5. That's a miss, so they're going to move to short range. Okay, risky, but I'm not going to play that suppress card. I'm going to take the second shot and hope we get these guys. There's 2 of them, so yeah, let's have a look. So he is a moving target, of course he is, and wind conditions are still -2. So we've just got a -2. There's no modifiers at short range. So -2. Oh, no, sorry, it's a -3 because he's a moving target. We roll. That's not bad. So that's going to put us down to a 7, and we're going to kill one of those hostiles, which is very, very important that happened. So we get 30 morale points now, which is enough to move into zone 3. So straight away, I'm going to play a movement card and move into zone 3. However, because it's not a cruel card, just a standard movement card, this guy could potentially track us down and perform close combat on a 4+. No, it's a 3, so they've lost sight of us. They are removed from play, which is good for us. Okay. Before we draw a hostile card, let's see what happens in zone 3. Oh, great. So again, we've got +2 cover, but we've encountered another tripwire. So they've left lots of nice booby traps for us. And unfortunately, I think this is going to kill us here because I can't discard 4 action cards. I don't have a medic card. So we take another critical wound, which kills us. Mission is over. Unfortunately, we've been killed in zone 3. That was a really, really tough mission. We were just very unlucky with not having the correct amount of cards at the right time. You know, because I didn't have to move then. I could have discarded my cards and waited until I had a bigger hand to potentially avoid those situations. But I got excited and tried to move through the zones. So if we had made it to zone 5, this would have been our target VIP there. And he was at medium range and moving target, but we would have gained 4 kill points to get him. But unfortunately, we've been killed. Now, in a campaign, you can be killed 3 times. So that was my first killed in action. I would now roll for another location and go again. Extremely unlucky. But yeah, just a quick video to show you guys how the game works. I didn't use this. This is just to track medium and long range and short range, but obviously we've got that on this location board as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. The game is coming out very, very soon. Thank you for all your support. It really does mean a lot to me. I really appreciate it, and look out for the Learn to Play that I have filmed with Mo, because it's more in depth about how to actually play the game. So thanks again, guys. Cheers.